Chase the Vision with Isaac Mashman.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Isaac Mashman here, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Chase the Vision with Isaac Mashman, the show that is all about helping you become a more capable individual through sharing my experiences and knowledge in business, life, and personal growth. And today, I want to talk about speech. I want to talk about the way that you talk. I want to talk about the way that you truly think on a very deep subconscious level without even realizing your thought patterns. And this isn't going to be too technical. This is going to be very helpful. However, if you apply the information, these are some of the pieces of information that I learned a couple of years ago when I was in network marketing. I've done episodes on this before talking about why I quit network marketing, why I got out of the industry, and all of that good stuff. But I will say that there are plenty of phenomenal things that I did learn regardless of leaving the industry. And one of them is about the way that you speak. Now, before I jump into that, though, I do want to remind you of my fee for listening to the show. It's not monetary, but if you get any ounce of value from the things that I'm sharing with you, I do ask that you share this episode with a friend of yours. Every single episode you listen to, if you get value from it, I recommend, I request, I ask that you share it, because that is the number one way that we're going to grow. I'm not running millions of dollars in ads, even 1 penny in ads to get this show out there. But if we want to keep this momentum up, I need you. I need your help. So let's dive right in. And this was actually inspired over the past couple of weeks. It's kind of been propagating in my mind. It's been growing because I've paid attention to the way that certain people are speaking around me, both online and in person. And a lot of times we use the language of try. We use the language of we're going to. We use the language of it would be nice to. And all of those different things are words of weakness. They are words without power. And what I mean by that is whenever we say that we're trying or that we're going to do something, it doesn't mean that we have full faith that we are going to get our expected or our desired outcome. Maybe not the expected outcome, but our desired outcome. And that is problematic for a variety of different reasons. If you are wanting to build $1 million business, are you going to try to build $1 million business, or are you actually going to do whatever it takes to build that said company and to hit those figures? And whenever you say try or going, you're displaying weakness, that lack of belief. And you need to be aware of the way that you speak, because words have power. If I could break down the law of attraction very simply based off of the way that I learned from one of my virtual mentors, Bob Proctor, I don't have the video, so I can't draw the diagram, but let me go ahead and explain the law of attraction in very elementary terms. You have the conscious mind, you have the subconscious mind, and then you have the body. So I want you to imagine a stick figure. And I want you to take the head of the stick figure and draw a line through it, almost like it's a circle with a line. On the top, you have the conscious mind. On the bottom, you have the subconscious mind. And then you have the body, right? The stick arms, the stick legs, the stick body. So on the top, with the conscious mind, that is the thoughts that you are consciously thinking about. You're not thinking about driving home. You're not thinking about, going to wherever you're going right now, because your subconscious mind is at work. So every other thought that you're thinking consciously, right, you had to make the conscious decision to turn on this podcast, to click on it, to listen to the things that I'm saying. You had to make the decision if you wanted to go and pick up a cup of coffee from Starbucks before you got your day started, or go support a local coffee shop, or go pick up lunch, whatever it could be. You are making conscious decisions. You are making the conscious decision to pick up the phone and call your prospects and to grow your business. Now, the thing is, your subconscious mind is so much more powerful in comparison to your conscious mind. It is the emotional side of the brain. It is the emotional aspect of human consciousness. The one thing that makes humans different than everybody else, and not everybody, but every creature on this planet, is the ability to think, is the ability to make decisions and actually think about what we are doing. Animals act off of instinct. There isn't too much thought involved. It is, okay, I'm going to go kill this person or kill this thing because I need to get food, right? So you think about it, right? Creatures kill people off of instinct. We have jaguars and tigers and lions. Like, they're going to attack you because they either feel threatened or because they need to eat. They're not thinking about everything else and thinking about this person as a family. They're acting off of instinct. So us as beings of sentience and beings of consciousness, we are able to control and direct our mind and direct how we are thinking, even on a very subconscious level, right? Think about a small build, like a small pea, right? There's a little pea, like the pea pod. There's a pea, and then there's a gigantic skyscraper. The skyscraper is the subconscious mind, and the little tiny pea on the ground is the conscious mind. That is how much of a difference exists between the conscious and subconscious minds. And so, based off of the way that you're consciously speaking, you're going to be influencing your subconscious mind, the mind that makes the decisions for you, the mind that acts off of emotion. The conscious mind is logical, the subconscious mind is emotional. But think about it. Emotions are what also makes humans different. Humans have a variety of different emotions, from fear to anger to, being unwell to feeling uncomfortable. We have all of these different emotions on this gigantic scale. And if you are speaking in this language of try and going to, you are now implanting the emotion of uncertainty in your subconscious mind. And based off of the way your subconscious mind is programmed, and a lot of this has to be reprogrammed and changed because your parents completely screwed you up. Now, I'm not saying blame your parents and fault them for it, because most people don't know any better. And that's the beautiful thing about personal development and mentors in business, is now you can know better. But the way that your subconscious mind is programmed determines the way that you feel. And whenever you say trying or going to, or it would be nice, you feel bad. You don't feel positive. You feel like, man, it would be nice to do this. I've heard this from so many people. It would be nice to have a career. It would be nice to have my music listened to. It would be nice to build my business. And I'm asking, why aren't you actually going out and saying that you're doing it? Because whenever they say that, they feel low about themselves. They feel uncertain, and they don't feel like they can actually do it. And so whenever you're going through your day-to-day, if you catch yourself saying words of uncertainty, I encourage you to say, you know what? Nope, never mind. I retract that statement. I am already there. You have to be psychotic about your goals and say that, you know what? Instead of I'm working to, I'm going to do this, saying that I am becoming this. I am already there. I have done this. I have already become that A-list celebrity. I have already become that A-list web designer, right? I have already become the businessman who owns a 9-figure company. It's already done. It is already done. You do not need to be speaking in terms of try and going to and any other language of uncertainty. You need to correct yourself and say that I am. I am is one of the most powerful phrases in all of existence, because you are making a declaration that you are something. You are a business owner. You are an artist. You are a model, an actor, an actress. You are a public figure. You are whatever you want to be. A father that is as good as a father could ever be. And those different changes and treating this like it's something that is extremely important, because it is going to change your subconscious programming, because now you're consciously making the decision to change some of the wires. Think about an electronic device. That all of these wires are connected, and sometimes those wires can get crossed. You're correcting them. You're taking the green wire and connecting it to the red wire, and you're moving it all around. You're changing your programming to become a better, more efficient, more well-oiled and operating machine. And so guys, don't think that this is cheesy. And if you do think it's cheesy, you're too far gone. You are too far gone, because you need to take a step back and think about the words that I'm saying. Listen to this episode a couple of different times. And then I want you to, maybe do a challenge for yourself. Speak in a negative way for a couple of days and see how you feel. And then speak in a positive way for a couple of days and then come back and see how you feel. This stuff works. And you might, I wouldn't say correct those around you. You can. I would recommend it. But understand that if you correct the people around you in their language and say you're not trying, you are. They might look at you like you're crazy, and they might get onto you. That's happened with me multiple times. And so, although there are some drawbacks, understand that you need to have the confidence in yourself to actually hold up and not bow to their response. And so before you go out criticizing the people around you or correcting them, you need to make sure that you criticize and correct yourself first. And once you get to that point, then you can worry about, being the role model for those around you. But it has to start with you. It has to start with your own decisions to change and to reprogram your subconscious mind, to reprogram your language. You aren't trying, you aren't going, and you're not uncertain. You are certain, you're becoming, and it's already done. Guys, this is everything I had to talk about today. Be on the lookout for monologues like this every single Monday and interviews with amazing people. The last episode, which is episode 82, was with Dennis Yu, and it was one of my most captivating conversations ever. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to that interview or any of the previous episodes of Chase the Vision, I encourage you to go back, check them out, and I would love to get your thoughts. And if you got any ounce of value from this, remember the fee. And with that being said, much love, and I will be seeing you very, very soon.